So what he said is, the bee shoots its honey on the flower's face. Yeah. The bee shoots its honey on the flower's face. If we God, if we were to make a scale of perverted things that exist in this world and disgusting comments that you could possibly ever say to somebody, that wouldn't even be on the fucking scale. Do you know what that sounds like? That sounds like something the Cat in the Hat would say to his lover. It sounds like sex talk that was created by Dr. fucking Seuss. Oh boy, the bee shoots his honey in the flower's face. Whoa. I fangled her fangle and fangled her finger. I got buck-ass naked and stalked kids on Twitter. This is retarded. Alright, we're talking about a 14-year-old boy. Alright, he's going to see more success. He's going to come across more sexually suggestive things on Comedy Central. He's going to see 100 times worse than anything, or even close to that, on fucking South Park. In fact, I would almost say that YouTube ads are more perverse than what Sean said. I mean, we're not talking about a 7-year-old here. And when you hear them talk in their videos, if you go back and watch them, and how serious they tried to be, they're making it act like he cornered some 5-year-old, and it was just doing disgusting shit. I mean, remember in P.O.'s video he said, and there's some things that are so horrible, I can't even tell you about them. Like, really? That's the horrible thing you can't even tell us about? Are you Mormon? Like, what level of fucked up are you, man, that's, like, dirty to you? The bee shot its honey on the flower's face. I can't even register that as sexual. And then he went on to say that, yes, there was a kid who was a part of another group of people, and he clicked on a link. It wasn't something I sent him, and I warned him, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're talking about teenage boys going to a large group of people and overhearing something or being exposed to something. All right, so is that a crime? If you're walking through the mall with a friend of yours and you say, fuck, can the mother of the 5-year-old get you arrested? I really highly doubt it. Is that immoral to do? Did he lure the child to the Skype chat with candy? I mean, what kind of 14-year-old is this? In fact, I know what kind of 14-year-old this is. Actually, like I said, I figured out who they were. And you want to know one of the interesting things about this? It was, the spin to this was that he was such a innocent, pure child, and he'd never been exposed to anything sexual, and oh my god, he's been corrupted. And yet, on his very own YouTube account, on his YouTube videos, he's talking about stuff like jacking off and bisexuality, and that's months before Sean ever made this fucking joke in a Skype chat. So spare me the innocent child being corrupted shit, because what he said on his very own fucking YouTube videos is 100 times more adult than what Sean said in a Skype chat. Now, does that make me the bad guy because I'm saying that? No, that's the fucking truth. And I know that might be hard for some people to understand what the truth is after seeing all this bullshit get slung. But this is what we're going to destroy somebody's life over? Is a fucking teenage boy hearing a bad sex joke? Are you fucking kidding me? Real pedophiles, you know what they do? They don't tell kids sex jokes. You want to know what pedophiles do with kids? They rape them. They don't waste their time with sex jokes. They just fuck them. That's what a pedophile is. All right. I've yet to see any videos of Sean fucking kids. Maybe I'm missing something again. I don't know. And so when we look at all this and how just insane it is, and they've created. Here's the problem. They have created a lynch mob mentality. They've let this grow out beyond what it originally was. They haven't corrected any of the accusations people are building up off of this. They're not doing anything responsible. If you think a crime's been committed, go to the cops. Otherwise, shut up. Because if you're not willing to go to the police, then you're full of shit. Because I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen if you go to the cops with this. Whether it's you or the mom or whoever. They're going to walk into the police station and say, "Excuse me, officer, my son was exposed to a pervert." And the cop's going to sit him down and he's going, "Oh my god. Somebody get the sketch artist in here. We got a fucking case on our hands." The mom's going to be like, "Yeah, it's really bad. Sweetheart, tell him what the bad man did." He told me that, the bee, oh god, I feel so dirty. He told me that the bee shot its honey on the flower's face. Oh god. That cop is going to laugh his ass off. He'll probably have a heart attack. The mom will get arrested. She'll have killed a cop by telling him something so fucking retarded he laughed himself to death. I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. If this had been a 7-year-old, You know what? Okay, I'm with you on that. If this had been a 7-year-old, okay, yeah, that's a little young. If Sean had been, if this had been in person, yeah, okay, again, maybe you got something to it. If he had, it's just, there's nothing to this, man. And they keep saying, "Oh, we got more evidence, and there's more stuff you haven't heard about, and this is Sean being Sean, and he's done this in the past." Well, you were so ready to post all those screen caps. Where the fuck are the rest of them? It's not really that hard. You hit the function key, you hit print screen, boom, it's done. I don't see what the difficulty is in showing your fucking evidence. You have to use common sense. You have to go dig through all this crap and find out what the truth is, and realize that nothing. This is nothing. This is nothing. What magical land are you all living in? Are you this blank to the world? I mean, are you this tuned off that you don't know what kids are like? Do you know what I was doing at 14? My God, I jacked off so much at the age of 14 that I'm surprised my hand is still attached. But no, this is this innocent, pure child who's been corrupted by the Dr. Seuss bee joke. Oh my, get the psychologist in. This kid's heard a joke about a bee giving a flower a money shot. Oh, Jesus Christ, call the National Guard. If I'd gone to my dad at 14 and said, Jesus, if I'd gone to my dad and told him that, he'd have smacked me. He'd have said, what the fuck are you wasting my time with this shit for? I got stuff to do. Come back when you really get molested. Oh, God! I got no problem with protecting kids. I don't. And if something bad happened to a kid, I'm all for going after the person who did it. But there has to be substantial stuff, and it has to be substantive, and it has to be real. And this isn't real. This is just stupid. This is utterly fucking stupid. And shame on you guys. Shame on you for trying to make it more than it is. Alright, this is just dumb. I mean, I know it's stupid of me to even be telling people who review Transformers on the fucking internet that they're being dumb. But, I'm gonna go there. You're being dumb. I can't be the only one who finds this retarded. I cannot be the only one who finds this retarded. I want all those teenagers. I got a lot of teenagers commenting on my video, trying to play the innocent angle on me. Alright, I'd love to meet your friends. I'd love to meet your friends and hear you talk the way you did in the comment section with them. And try this, oh my God, the purity of children is so special crap. You'd get your ass kicked. They're going to ask you, what the fuck's this about? And you're going to say, oh, it's about this bee busting off a nut in the front, in a flower's face. I don't know. They're going to say, what? Are you fucking retarded? So yeah, there you go. That's what we're ruining a guy's life over. Congratulations, everybody. Yeah, let's make him lose his job and have his neighbors shun him and get law enforcement involved because he told a bad joke. Yeah, I think he needs to be killed. I see no other solution. We have to kill Sean. We have to, for the children. We have to murder him. I'm sorry, that's the only solution. It's terrible, I know, but he told a bee joke to a kid. Somebody clicked a naughty link! The payoff on this is really disappointing. I thought when Pia and the others were going to come out with their evidence that this was going to be something shocking. And it's nothing. You got nothing. Nothing. There's nothing criminal about any of this. Not one fucking thing. Nothing. Nothing is criminal about this. You couldn't even win in civil litigation with something like this. You'd get laughed out of court. And morally, I don't think if you walked up to anybody on the street and told them this scenario, that they'd give a shit. But you want to act like you're in, like the internet's some special place. I think what the problem here is, and I'm not talking about all of you guys, just some of these toy reviewers, is you're so stuck in that nostalgia mode of remembering when you were 9 years old playing with Transformers that you think all kids are like that. Well, welcome to the modern age. Go on Xbox Live for 5 minutes and listen to a 12-year-old call you a nigger and tell me they're sweet little innocent angels who don't know anything. Okay? Go on to 4chan. Yeah, check out B and listen to a bunch of 14-year-olds talk about, dick-shitting nipples and tell me they're God's special little creations. Mama's little helper. Right. Times change. I'm sorry, but they do. And even if times didn't change, even if this was the 1950s, you'd still get laughed at. It's that stupid. It really is that stupid. And we're acting like somebody got raped. We're acting like some horrible crime was committed. It's a bad joke. You know what? What did he run to the shower and scrub himself with Brillo pads to make the shame go away? They gouge out his ears so he could never hear the dirty B joke again? I hate to keep hammering this home, but it's that fucking stupid. I have to keep hammering it home. I don't think you people understand how retarded this is. And you have no defense. I'm sorry, but your bullshit doesn't fly with me. And I shot you down in comments, and I'll shoot you down in comments again, P.O., if you want to come and talk on this one. If you think a crime's been committed, you have an obligation as a citizen and a moral person to go and report it. You didn't do that. You had a parent tell you not to post information, you posted it anyway. You said you wanted to protect the kid's identity. I figured out who he was in 5 minutes. I guarantee you everybody else will as well. You've consistently failed on everything you've said and everything you've attempted to do. You had this great evidence you were going to present, and what was it? A fucking B joke. Get over yourself. It's a 14-year-old boy, alright? It's not some 7-year-old having a dick waved in his face. It's a 14-year-old kid and a group full of people who overheard a bad joke. Yeah, P.O., you gotta pull that stick out of your ass, because the splinters, they're gonna give you hemorrhoids.